What is up, sports fans, and welcome back to the Roger Report, where we're diving headfirst into the most electrifying updates that are shaking up the world of sports right now. The news cycle is moving at warp speed, and if you're not plugged in, you're missing out. We've got massive matchups, surprising performances, and some serious quarterback drama brewing. Get ready, because you are about to get the unmissable updates you need to stay ahead of the game. First up, the New York Giants kicked off their season with a tough road loss, and the heat is already on their new signal caller. We're talking about how Russell Wilson's debut didn't go as planned, and the whispers about who will be under center next week are getting louder. Then, we're shifting gears to analyze the fallout from that game, exploring whether the Giants are already questioning their quarterback strategy. Is it too early to panic? Stick around to find out. And that's not all. We've got more breaking sports news that you won't want to miss. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you never miss a single second of the action. Let's go. Giants season kicks off with a stumble. Sunday was a stark reminder that preseason hype means nothing once the regular season games begin, and the New York Giants learned this the hard way. In their season opener, Big Blue fell to the Commanders with a 21-6 road loss, a far cry from their dominant preseason performances, where they scored at least 30 points in 3 consecutive games for the first time in franchise history. This was not the offensive debut anyone envisioned, especially for their new quarterback room, which saw 10-time Pro Bowler Russell Wilson making his 200th regular season start. Coach Brian Daboll acknowledged the team's struggles, particularly in the red zone, where they left 11 points on the field and failed to find the end zone on 2 trips inside the 20-yard line, a critical difference-maker in a tight contest. The Commanders, on the other hand, capitalized on their opportunities, scoring on 3 of their 4 red zone drives. The turning point came when Deebo Samuel Sr. sealed the victory for Washington with a 19-yard touchdown run, giving them a 21-6 lead late in the fourth quarter. The Giants' offense struggled to gain rhythm, managing only 6 points from a lengthy 16-play, 76-yard drive that ended in a field goal, highlighting their difficulties in closing out drives. Fans are already buzzing about the team's offensive struggles and the pressure now mounting on Russell Wilson. The Giants' inability to convert in crucial moments has sparked widespread discussion online, with many questioning the team's offensive strategy and red zone efficiency. Will this early setback define their season? But don't go anywhere, because the questions surrounding the Giants' quarterback situation are only just beginning. Next, we're diving deep into whether Russell Wilson's starting job is already on the line after this opening day performance. Wilson's starting status questioned after opener. Following the New York Giants' 21-6 season-opening loss to the Washington Commanders, head coach Brian Daboll remained conspicuously noncommittal when asked about quarterback Russell Wilson's future as the team's starter. Despite Wilson being signed to be the team's signal caller, his performance, 17 of 37, passing for 168 yards with no touchdowns or interceptions, has immediately put his position under scrutiny, especially with rookie first-round pick Jaxson Dart ready as the backup. Daboll stated they would get home and look at our game and evaluate the tape, emphasizing that the game wasn't solely on Wilson, but that everybody has to do better. This uncertainty comes after a season where the Giants ranked near the bottom in points per game for 2 consecutive years, despite bringing in the experienced Wilson, a 10-time Pro Bowler and Super Bowl winner, to revitalize the offense. The team managed only 231 total yards and struggled mightily in the red zone, failing to convert on 2 crucial opportunities, a point Wilson himself highlighted as the game's turning point. The decision to name Dart the primary backup over veteran Jameis Winston further intensifies the spotlight on Wilson, with fans and analysts alike debating whether it's time to give the younger quarterback a chance. The fan reaction is palpable, with many taking to social media to express their concern over the offense's lack of production and questioning Daboll's confidence in Wilson. The Giants' struggles in crucial game situations are a familiar narrative, leading to intense debate about the team's offensive direction. But is this just a tough start, or is there a deeper issue at play? Next, we're hearing from analysts who believe Russell Wilson's leash in New York should be incredibly short. analyst firestorm over Wilson's Giants debut. The transition for former Broncos quarterback Russell Wilson to the New York Giants has been anything but smooth, as his Week 1 performance has ignited a firestorm of criticism and doubt. After completing just 17 of 37 passes for 168 yards with 0 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in the Giants' 21-6 loss to the Commanders, Wilson is facing intense scrutiny, with some detractors labeling him the worst quarterback in the NFL right now. This public questioning echoes the difficult media situations he faced in Denver, but critics suggest his fall from favor could be happening at an even faster pace. Former NFL cornerback and CBS Sports analyst Bryant McFadden believes Wilson's leash should be extremely short, pointing out the lack of playmaking ability and creativity in the Giants' offense. McFadden argued that Wilson, who is on his 4th team in 5 seasons, is a sitting duck in the pocket, and that his inability to extend plays is hindering playmakers like rookie receiver Malik Neighbors. The frustration is mounting, with social media ablaze with commentary, with some fans calling for rookie Jaxson Dart to take over immediately. The debate intensifies as coach Brian Daboll has remained noncommittal about Wilson's Week 2 starter status, fueling speculation and potentially creating locker room tension if changes aren't made soon. Fans and analysts are divided, with many expressing concern that the Giants are repeating past mistakes by sticking with a veteran quarterback whose effectiveness is in question. The pressure is on for Wilson and the Giants to turn things around quickly, especially with a tough matchup against the Dallas Cowboys looming. Could a change be coming sooner rather than later? Next, we're breaking down the stark stats from Wilson's opener and what it means for his future with the Giants. Wilson's opener flat, Giants' mum on Week 2 starter. Russell Wilson's highly anticipated debut with the New York Giants may have been his only start for the foreseeable future, as the team remains conspicuously silent regarding his status for Week 2. In his 200th career game, Wilson struggled mightily, completing a mere 45.9% of his passes for 168 yards in the Giants' 21-6 defeat to the Washington Commanders. Adding to the concern, he led the team in rushing with 44 yards, a statistic that often highlights a lack of productive passing offense. The Giants' offensive output was dismal, failing to score a touchdown and only managing a field goal on a lengthy possession that stalled in the red zone. This performance has immediately cast a shadow over his role as the team's starting quarterback, especially with rookie first-round pick Jaxson Dart waiting in the wings. Coach Brian Daboll's post-game comments offered no reassurance, stating only that the team would evaluate the tape and that everyone has to do better, refusing to commit to Wilson starting against the Dallas Cowboys. The lack of clarity from the coaching staff has fueled speculation and debate among fans and media, who are questioning whether the Giants will stick with the veteran or turn to their promising rookie. The Giants' offensive struggles in Week 1 have generated significant buzz, with fans eager for a spark and analysts dissecting every aspect of Wilson's performance. The team's inability to generate consistent offense has put immense pressure on the coaching staff to make a decisive move. But what does this all mean for the Giants' immediate future? Coming up, we'll recap all the biggest stories of the day and tell you how to stay locked in with the Roger Report. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. The New York Giants dropped their opener to the Commanders, putting immediate pressure on quarterback Russell Wilson. Coach Brian Daboll is noncommittal about Wilson's future starter status, sparking major debate. Analysts are calling for a swift change, questioning Wilson's ability to lead the Giants' offense effectively. Don't miss a single update. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the Roger Report for all your sports news needs, and smash that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you on the next one.